The 9 of Ricky Brett, outside 17 Montana Jameson, and row number 4, grid 7, 38 Aaron Findlay, and on the outside of that the promising Ethan Smith in the 91 car. Row number 5, the 36, the Access Man car of Scott Bailey. On the inside, Ben Morgan, car 84 on the outer. And the back seat of the bus, we've got the 7C of Isabel Clark in grid 11 and 99. Logan Scammell sitting there on the outside of that back row in grid number 12. What a ripper of a day we've had, Craig. What a great night we're in for.
Yeah, Canterbury Champs always produces great racing here tonight, folks, and the format for all classes will be 2 heats and a final, so they'll determine their grid draws based on where they get in their heats, and first past the post tonight in the feature race will be the Canterbury champion. First, second and third places on the podium. So a good night's racing expected here, folks. The TQs are broken into 2 groups by the looks of things, and they'll have a big feature race coming up later on. Great to see that good sunshine out there, AJ, and good to see a good crowd making their way into the stadium tonight.
Yeah, well, of course, it is a long weekend here in God's province, Canterbury. It's the show weekend. If you're streaming from anywhere around the world, welcome aboard. Some of our TQ competitors competing up at Nelson tonight, continuing their preparation for the forthcoming New Zealand TQ Championship. Jason Graham and Cameron Soul, the 2 setting the pace here. Heat number 1, let's turn them loose. Green flag flies and it's Soul from the outside of the front row. Got an absolute howler of a start. Ethan Smith in the 91 machine already working his way up. He's sitting in about 3rd spot right now, round the outside of Jason Graham. 1 in the books, 9 to go for Cameron Soul. The Altherm 91 of Ethan Smith sitting there in 2nd. Then we go back to the 9 of Ricky Brett sitting there in that 3rd spot. Behind him, Access Man at 36 of Scott Bailey and Jason Graham in the 41. Hard on the tail there of Bailey he was, but just drifting back a little. And now Graham coming under a little bit of pressure from Beth Morgan in the 84 machine. That's a Graham Hill roofing car, and Morgan will certainly be one of the crash hot favourites in the New Zealand TQ Championship at Nelson in a few weeks' time. Tim Yellowlees pulls the Valvoline car into the infield. A real ding-dong battle going on at the front between Cameron Soul and Ethan Smith. Both pedalling hard. Ricky Brett sitting back there in 3rd in the Melrose car. The former New Zealand TQ champion. Also dabbled in sidecars for a while, and he was got a Speedway New Zealand podium as a passenger in sidecars. So the guy's braver than brave. Braver than Ben-Hur, some would say. What a battle we've got going on at the front there. Smith trying everything, but Cameron Soul steadfast in the line that he wants to maintain. And I would suggest that if you want to get around Cameron Soul, you're going to have to go around the outside. And Ricky Brett just pulled off a banzai move there. Running side by side down the back chute into the Stadium Finance corner. Brett momentarily had that 2nd spot. Scott Bailey in the 36 machine worked his magic, sitting in 4th and closing. White flag about to fly. First TQ race of the evening. And it is still Cameron Soul. Ethan Smith, who started right back in grid 8, is in 2nd. Ricky Brett in 3rd. Scott Bailey in 4th. Through the final corner they go, the run for the line. And the 97 Cameron Soul takes out the win. Ethan Smith 2nd, 3rd is Ricky Brett, 4th is the 36 of Scott Bailey, 5th. We've got Ben Morgan, and rounding them out is Aaron Findlay in the 7 car.
Yeah, what a great race that was by Cameron Soul. He had to do pretty well to hold out the very fast finishing Ethan Smith and Ricky Brett. So congratulations to you, Cameron. You had a wee whoopsie at Ellesmere. What great redemption that is for the 97C car. Fastest lap of the race there, Ethan Smith. Congratulations, 15.8 seconds. And it was only you and Ricky Brett that jumped into the 16-second bracket. So folks, give it up for Cameron Soul. He takes out the first heat of the TQs tonight.